decision fatigue. It's when you've got so many options that you get overwhelmed, and often you just end up making the same choice you did last time, even if you know it's not the best one. We have a huge variety of planners to choose from, but every one of you watching this video lives vastly different lives with a unique set of needs that your planner needs to support you in. Before this video ends, my goal for you is to have a clear mental picture of your ideal planner and a few recommendations of my favorite planners that align with your set of needs. To do that, I broke down the most important planner design choices into 4 distinct categories: aesthetics, layout, form factor, and type of planner. Let's go find your dream planner for 2026. And before we jump into it, I want to make sure you know that I have a discount code for almost every single planner company that I'm sharing with you today. So make sure you check down there in the description before you make any purchases. I also have affiliate links for most of these companies. And if you find my videos helpful or enjoyable, the very best way you can say thank you is clicking through my affiliate links in the description whenever you're browsing or purchasing. The support I get through those links literally keeps this channel going, and all it takes is one click. All right, so let's get serious about the cover thing. I always say covers sell planners, and it's true from what I hear from you guys and from planner companies. But a lot of times the layout may not work for you, the form factor may not be right, or even the type of planner, but you got a beautiful cover that you're attracted to. So be careful about that. I even made a whole video called Stop Buying Pretty Planners. It's about more than just the covers, but I think that's another helpful one when you're thinking about choosing a planner. Now, we do want to have a cover that we like. Besides the cover, paper is incredibly important. If you know that you love white 80-pound paper with tooth to it, then don't go and buy a planner with cream-colored paper. So this Erin Condren has white 80-pound paper. This Golden Coil has cream-colored 80-pound paper. And I know that that's a deal breaker for some people. As we're going through this video, make your planner checklist. Make a list of things that you absolutely have to have in your planner. If that's white 80-pound paper, then that needs to be on your list. And you can immediately eliminate all planners that don't have the white 80-pound paper. Also, with aesthetics, let's talk about how your planner looks inside. If you know you like to have a little bit of color on your pages, or even a little bit of that colored design theme, you love to see those monthly colors and that switch every month, then put that on your list. If you're someone who stickers a lot, then you might need a neutral planner layout so that it doesn't clash with any of your sticker kits. But if you're someone who just likes a few functional stickers or no stickers at all, then that color could be a plus. It could also be a negative if you don't like the monthly colors. Some companies like Erin Condren have 3 design themes per year. Plum Paper has a couple of different design themes and color options also. But then you have a Hemlock and Oak or a Golden Coil that will give you a very clean page, but you're not going to get any colors or design themes in their planner. That's up to you. If you want color, you might use washi tape or stickers to bring in the feel that you want, and then it's completely in your control. You can also use markers and highlighters. So while I wouldn't pick a planner just based on the cover, I also wouldn't buy a planner with a cover that I don't like, because for most planners, you're going to use that cover the entire year. And if you don't like it, chances are it's going to bother you and you're not going to want to be in it every day. Erin Condren covers are interchangeable. That way, if you get tired of your cover, you can change them. Okay, category number 2 is layout. This was probably already top of mind when you were picking out your planner. For layout, start out by listing out what you need your planner to do, and then add another list on what you want your planner to do. So you can have a list and you can be looking at planner layouts and think about, where would I put that particular thing in my planner? How would that work in my planner? If I need room to meal plan in my planner, if I need room to record workouts or do habit tracking or keep a detailed hourly schedule, or I just need a lot of task list room, think about all these things. Draw out some layouts on notebook paper of planners that you're thinking about getting and plug those things in and see where they fit and how they fit. A lot of planner companies also have free printables where you can try their layouts. So you don't even have to draw it out in a spiral notebook. During this step, you're going to determine whether you need a weekly or a daily planner. And then going from there, you're going to determine on if you need a horizontal or a vertical planner, or do you need an hourly layout? Laurel Denise has taken the planner world by storm and created and crafted something so unique, being able to see her monthly plus your weekly layouts at the same time. And so many different layouts to try out that do this. Her portrait style, her original landscape style, even a pop-up planner that can sit up on your kitchen counter and be your command center. But you have to think about, is that the way my brain works? Is that enough room for my weekly tasks? Or is that making my weeks too small? Is it too much for me to see everything at once? Where would everything go in this planner? Draw it out, lay it out with sticky notes, think about it. Horizontal is always going to be for someone who writes longer list items. Like you don't want just 1 or 2 or 3 words like you would in a vertical planner. You might be someone who wants all those water trackers like Calibri has and habit trackers. You might even want a dedicated meal planning page that is already laid out for you. But somebody else might say, that's too much for me. That's too many boxes for me. Too many spaces telling me what to do. You might want a more open layout where you decide what goes in each box. You don't have habit trackers or hydration on each week, but you do have a 2-page monthly dashboard. These are all things to think about. Of course, I'm not showing you every planner layout here. I'm just giving you some ideas to spark this planner checklist that you've started. What are your absolute deal breakers and what do you absolutely have to have in your planner? And then you can go in and watch some of my detailed review videos on planners that you're considering, and that will help you narrow it down even more. If you decided on a daily planner instead of a weekly planner, you have options. A lot of daily planners now even have a weekly layout, usually on just one side of the page, and this one leaves you an open list, Sprouted Planner does, to go with your weekly layout. Is that something that you need in your daily planner? If it is, then it narrows down your picks a lot. A lot of daily planners are undated, which works for people who are possibly only need to use it every once in a while on a busy day and they don't want to waste pages, or they're using it for their Monday through Friday job and they don't want to waste the weekend pages and they don't mind that it's undated. But a lot of other people, that will drive them crazy. So you have to think about how you're using it and how that will work out for you. Are you someone who wants more room for your hourly schedule for time blocking or appointments in your daily planner? Or do you want more list task room? Another consideration with daily planners is, do you need a daily planner? I have a whole video about that because a lot of times in my life, along with my dated weekly planner, I just use a small notebook for my daily list, and it actually works better for me than having a dated daily planner. I want to make sure to mention this under layout too, because there are a group of you that only need a monthly planner, and they come in all different shapes and sizes. They come in little monthly notebook planners like my Ashley Shelley collab ones that I love, and or bigger monthly planners like the Erin Condren monthly, where you have monthly dashboards and mini lined notes pages every single month for you to use. Some people only want a monthly planner though, and then they just need a notebook to go along with that for their daily list. Or these extra lined pages with the Erin Condren monthly planner can let you bullet journal out each week, kind of like a page per week, and let you draw out what you need every single week. So you might be a monthly only planner. I do have a video that walks you through if you're primarily a daily, weekly, or monthly only planner. That doesn't mean that that's the only planner you need, but it helps you know which layout is the most important to you when choosing your planner. I'll link that down in the description for you. And when you're setting up your new planner, of course, you're going to want some new office supplies. Shout out to King Gem for sponsoring this video. They offer unique Japanese stationery and office supplies, and they've been around since 1927. This is from their US site. Everything's affordable, cute, functional, and innovative. I picked up both the twin pen case and the square pen case. Let me show you how fun these are. They are magnets. They click, open, and close. You can throw them in a backpack. I think these would be perfect for on the go. These will definitely get used in my house. The twin pen case, you open up, one side is open for you, just easy grab. Put everything that you use all the time in there. Other side is zippered for you. They also offer the cutest little matchbook washi strips. I can't wait to put these to use in all my journaling. I'm so excited to try out these Hitatoki notebooks. They come in different sizes. They also come with a pencil board, lay completely flat, are fountain pen friendly, and look how cute my washi strip already looks in there. This yellow document holder is going to be kept in my bag and used every single day with these 3 sections. It keeps everything protected. You bump up your elastic, and it's hooked. I had to also pick up a washi and some cute little kitties. Jump on over to the King Gem site. You might find a cute gift for someone or just a stationery supply that you need. All right, category number 3 is form factor. What does that mean? It means coil versus bound. What type of cover? Plastic versus linen versus a cardstock versus hardback. It means size. How portable do you need it to be? Does it fit in the space you have on your desk? And orientation. Do you like portrait versus landscape? So let's go through each one of those form factors. Number 1, coil versus bound. You have to think about, do I love a coiled planner where I can fold it over on my desk, which absolutely does save room, like with this plum paper planner. It's coiled. Erin Condren has a coil like this too. Sprouted has a coil like this. That's your spiral coil. Pages flip very easily on a spiral coil. You never really have issues with a spiral coil. And being able to carry around your book like this while you're writing in it or while it sits on your desk is a very nice option. Coils generally hold up well in a bag, in and out of a bag. Plum paper is very durable. So is the Erin Condren, so is the Sprouted. But if you love coils, a lot of coiled planners do have wire O binding. Some people don't love these twin loop wire O bindings because they have issues with them. Sometimes if the cover holes are not made exactly the right size, or if they've put too much paper on too small of a coil, you have issues with these. Also, some that are just badly made, they can come apart at the back. This is Horatio Printing, and this one has actually worked like a dream for me in all my review sessions. And as I'm flipping through it and looked through it a lot, but also that's because it's not a huge wire O twin loop coil. My experience with these is the bigger they get, the more probability there is that it's going to have an issue. Now, with that being said, I have had so many of these planners go through my hands and maybe had trouble with 3% of them. It's very rare for me to have problems with one of these, but it does happen. Do you like a hardcover? Whether it's on a coil or in a bound book, like this curation, it's like a novel that you would get. Or a hardcover on your coiled. Or do you prefer a flexible cover, like this plum paper? And like Erin Condren has the flexible laminate covers. This has a lot of bendability to it. It also makes your planner a lot more lightweight than a hardcover. Or you might like a more soft bound planner with a little bit more give, not quite completely hard bound, but still has stability to it, like this Erin Condren or this Laurel Denise. But along with cover type, you have to think about how it feels in hand, because that's a lot of what the cover is going to give to you is hand feel. And that's really important to me. You have to decide how important it is to you. If you carry around your planner a lot, if you care how it feels in your hand, think about if it has rounded corners, a soft cover. Does it feel comforting in hand? Do you like that little bit of texture? Does it bother you if it has corner protectors on it? Which, yes, protect the corners, but sometimes can be a little bit pokey. Along with form factor, think about if your book comes with a band on it. Not all books do, and that's really helpful to keep your book together in your bag. You can find bands to put on all planners or a pen pouch to put around a planner to keep it together. But just think about that. Also think about the size when it's laid open on your desk. So if you look at this A5 size Erin Condren compared to a 7x9 planner, this would be any 7x9 planner. This is just a plum paper. You have to look at the size that they're each taking up on the desk. Because if you're someone like me, I leave my planner open on my desk all the time. I need it there. I need it open right on my left-hand side. I need to be able to see it all day and work from it. So I need to have room on my desk for whatever planner I choose. Or do you stick your planner up on a planner stand? Make sure it fits on the planner stand that you're using in the room you have on your desk. Laurel Denise landscape planners are a fan favorite, but you have to think about if you have room for that. And when it's open and you need to see the whole thing, it is quite expansive. You need a good amount of room. If you have a tiny desk, think about if that's really going to work for you or bother you all year. Along with the size, think about the portability. Do you take your planner in and out of your house? Do you need something that has a durable coil, or is it book bound to go in and out of your bag every single day, whether you're going to work or college, or whether you take it with you on errands? And then think about the orientation you like. This would be called portrait, like most planners are. And this is the Laurel Denise Portrait Planner, which is a little bit bigger than most 7x9 planners, which is what this is. But then we have the Laurel Denise Landscape Planner, which is going in landscape orientation. Our last category to consider is type of planner. Do you need a customizable planner? How many extra notes pages do you need? Do you want to have an all-inclusive planner with a goal system included in it? Or do you want a goal system, but you want it separate from your planner? That would be Power Sheets. An all-inclusive goal planner would be Moxie Life, where it has a robust goal-setting system all included inside your weekly planner. You also have planners like Hemlock and Oak that include goal-setting systems. They just aren't as robust as Moxie Life or Power Sheets. Do you need your planner to be customizable? Plum Paper and Golden Coil, along with Agendio and a couple of other companies, although I would say these are the bigger ones in the planner community, are customizable. So if you're someone that really needs to choose your layout, you can choose if you put extra pages after your month or after each week, and you get to choose what those pages are and whether you put them all up front in your planner or whether you put them at the end or insert them weekly, like I said, or monthly. There is so much that you get to choose and customize with Golden Coil as well as with Plum Paper, where you can fill in all the specialized little boxes on the page and decide what they say. If holidays are in your planner or not. You can even add events on here from your calendar on your phone, whether it's Google or Apple iCal. You also get to choose your start month. So you can start at any time of year and run it only for 6 months so that your planner isn't huge and bulky with the extra pages that you want to add in. Also think about if you need a lot of extra notes pages in your planner. In either one of these, you could put a ton of notes pages at the end, at the beginning. You can insert them in Golden Coil in between every single month or every single week, versus if you're just buying an off-the-shelf planner, you're just going to get the number of note pages, the couple pages at the end that your planner comes with. You might need to carry an extra notebook with you. So if a basic standard layout isn't working for you, you might want to look at a customizable planner. You can go on, have a lot of fun on their site, and just see what they have to offer. One other thing to think about if you need something customizable is a system like ring-bound, disc-bound, or Traveler's Notebook System. This is the Erin Condren Traveler's Notebook System. They call it their Petite Planner line. It's an A5 size planner line. Lots of other companies do this too. It's in a Traveler's Notebook where you have the elastic bands. I do not have accessible to me my ring-bound planner from Erin Condren, but ring-bounds are so customizable too because you can take them in and out. You can buy from Etsy shops, and we have disc-bound planners too, which Plum Paper and many other companies offer, where you go on these disc rings and you can easily pull your pages in and out, just like with a ring bound, and be able to move things around, add things in and out. I mean, disc bound and ring bound is really the most customizable planner system you can get. But there are reasons why people don't like to use disc bound and or ring bound. Ring bound, you can't fold over on itself. Disc bound, disc can be kind of clunky. And there's a certain feel to them in hand and on the table that people either like or they don't like. So think about all those things if you're considering a customizable planner. Planner type could also include daily or weekly or monthly, or a daily weekly combo, but we already considered that under layout. I hope you have a list going that can help reduce your stress for choosing your 2026 planner, or whenever it is that you need to choose your next planner. Let me know down below if there's anything that I've left out. And I'd love to hear what your top 3 must-haves are in your planner right now. All right, if you've been here, you know the drill. Let's take the deepest breath in that we've taken all day, collectively all together, and hold it for a minute and slowly exhale through your mouth. Take another one as I talk us out. You're doing a fabulous job at this busy time of year, holding everything together as women do. Remember to take some time every day to take deep breaths. We can't take care of others if we're not taking care of ourselves. Happy holiday season, guys. Take care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.